It is lean, lanky, and very exotic looking.
The hottest new cat on the block of rare breeds is the Savannah cat, the result of breeding an African wildcat to an American domestic. Well, it's the cat that's all the rage right now, if you can afford it.
This is as close to wild as you can get.
This is Kumba, Shelby Nelson's 9-month-old Savannah cat. He's an F1, meaning his mother was a domestic cat, but his father looked like this, a wild cat called a serval that lives in the grasslands of Africa.
They're just different. Not everyone has one.
Kumba is actually their second Savannah. Their first, Katanga, is an F2, a quarter serval, not nearly as bold as his brother, and not too happy about having a TV crew in his house.
Guys, come out.
Breeder Lisa Smith says most of her Savannahs are already sold the moment they're born.
Why is this one here more desirable? She's got the ocelli on the back of her ears, the white night eyes they call them, which is in the wild it's like eyes to scare off predators, and she's got the really nice spotting pattern.
The wilder they look, the higher the price. Expect to pay anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 for a Savannah.
They're kind of the Rolls Royce of the cat breeds right now, I kind of think of them as, because they're pricey and they're exotically different.
And better suited for a house with lots of activity and owners who don't mind a mess.
You have to Savannah-proof your house. They get into toilet paper, newspapers, paper towels. They rip them up and then run through them. So you constantly have to put that stuff away.
They also love to play in water. And like their wild ancestors, they can jump.
The Savannahs can jump pretty high. Pretty high. They like plant shelves. They like top of entertainment centers.
And they like to play. When 2-year-old Jarrett runs, Kumba chases. But how do part-wild Savannahs get along with little kids? Is it safe? Shelby says yes, that Jarrett proved it.
Well, he comes walking in, and he's got Katanga in his arms, and Katanga's just kind of like a dead fish, just laying there. And Jarrett put him down, and he just ran off. So I don't know if they know, this kid's not really going to hurt me. I'm not sure, but we've never had a problem.
Several experts I spoke with, including one of the original breeders, say they're not aware of any problems with Savannahs hurting children. The more pressing question seems to be, should people create something that nature never intended?
We have 19 servals here, and they would all much rather eat a house cat than mate with it.
Scott Loeb of Big Cat Rescue says servals make lousy pets. That's why they're here. And they're opposed to hybrids, period.
If you have these animals that are descendants from servals, someone had servals in cages, someone had servals as pets. Servals need to be wild. They're wild predators. They don't deserve to be in a breeding situation.
But breeders say better a Savannah than a serval, because some people will always long for the exotic. People like Shelby Nelson.
It might be addictive because I'd like to get another one eventually.
Now, Shelby Savannahs weigh about 13 pounds right now. The average is around 15 pounds, but a few of those first-generation cats, well, they can grow to 20 pounds or more.
And this is all perfectly legal to, first of all, breed them, and secondly, to own them.
Yes, it's a state-by-state thing here in the state of Florida. They're considered a hybrid, and Fish and Wildlife do not regulate them. There are some cities, like New York City, who are making things like this against the law, but here in Florida, you can do it. Yeah.
Expensive pet, between $5,000 and $10,000.
A little pricey for Savannah, yeah.